What to do? You are confused whether to choose homeschooling for your kid because you are afraid that public school in your town is not good enough or it just has a bad reputation. Or go with normal schooling because you worry that your child would be left behind if you go with homeschooling and other children will surpass him. We know you care a lot for your children, and so do we. So in today's video, it's going to be very important even if you are a student watching this video. We have so much to tell you. We will tell you everything about both types of schooling, so at the end of the video, you will be able to decide easily which type of schooling is better for your child or for you. Let's get started. First, we need to rewind the clock back 20 years when internet was not that common. We had only one option back then, the normal schooling. We had to go through it, the sadness of Sunday night and the joy of Friday afternoon. We have all experienced it, but yes, today's kids have more options now. Now, we can't say that one type is better because it all depends on personal preference and circumstances. The main thing which becomes the decision factor is the advantages and disadvantages of both types of schooling. So we will start with the traditional normal schooling. Many parents today are choosing homeschooling for their children. With no question, homeschooling offers a variety of advantages which we will talk about later. But it is necessary to examine all sides in order to achieve a sense of balance, and traditional education in a school setting can provide a lot of benefits to both parents and students. It goes without saying that the most obvious benefit of attending a traditional school is the availability of highly educated professionals in the form of teachers. Teachers at public schools are expected to have a bachelor's degree and a postgraduate qualification. This ensures that they will have a high level of subject knowledge as well as best practices and effective pedagogical methods. Another advantage of being in a school setting is the presence of other students. While this may be a valid reason for some parents to home educate their children, for example because of problems with bullying, but on the whole it may be a compelling argument for traditional schooling. Because some parents want their children to be mentally stronger. Working with their peers on a regular basis may teach them a variety of useful things, such as the importance of collaboration and cooperation, dispute resolution, diplomacy, and other important interpersonal skills. Students may find pair or peer work to be less stressful than working with a teacher or parent because they are less afraid of getting it wrong. It also allows them to bounce ideas off a partner and test out theories without having to ask an adult for help. This social component is a significant advantage of traditional schooling, and it is very beneficial to students. Time is another important consideration when deciding between normal and homeschooling. Homeschooling requires a great deal of effort and devotion on the part of either one or both parents. Now, traditional schooling also has some potential cons such as costly fee structure, bullying, not good reputation, lack of professional teachers, so do your research before choosing a school for your child. With that being said, let's see what homeschooling has to offer, but before we move forward, please hit the like button if you are enjoying this video. Homeschooling compared to traditional education techniques offers a number of advantages to the student. It provides parents with more autonomy and choice over the syllabus and topic studied, allowing them to concentrate on their child's chosen course of study and learning. If a student has special skills, interest, or enthusiasm for a certain topic, there is much greater flexibility and freedom to follow this path and to design a program of study that is tailored precisely to the requirements of the individual student in question. Also, this flexibility applies to the schedule in a similar manner. Home education allows for a far more flexible schedule since it is not limited by a conventional sequence or time period like regular education. Home education is, in many respects, a family affair, and many parents claim this is a primary motivation for making the choice to educate their children at home. Furthermore, it allows children and their parents to spend more time together, which is especially attractive throughout adolescence, when families can spend time supporting one another during what may be a difficult time in the student's life. Services such as Udemy, Coursera, edX offer students the opportunity to educate themselves just like traditional schooling, by sitting in home as they are present in a virtual classroom. So these are some of the major benefits that homeschooling is now offering these days. But homeschooling also has some disadvantages. As we have mentioned before, homeschooling offers time flexibility. Unfortunately, this can also be a major disadvantage. Because there is no specific time schedule in homeschooling, you can make one for your kid, but in practicality, it becomes very hard to follow, and as a result, it slows your child. Another disadvantage is the lack of competition and social skills. When children study in school together, they develop social skills as they work together, and they are tempted to be better than their classmates as part of human nature, which is clearly missing with homeschooling. So now that you know all the pros and cons of both types of schooling, you should be better equipped to decide which one to choose for your child or yourself if you are the student. If your child has never gone to school before, we prefer traditional schooling so he or she can get some basic social skills. If you can't afford the fees of a school or the school has a bad reputation, homeschooling might be a better choice. The decision is yours. Know your circumstances and then decide which one suits your children the best. So that is it for today's video. We hope you found this video helpful. We will keep bringing you such videos, so make sure you have subscribed to the channel and press that bell icon, and we will see you in the next video.